Poke Problems Podcast, episode 282, the Gardevoir episode.
Are you ready to be embraced by the embraced Pokemon?
Embraced in its black hole.
Black hole?
Well, hello.
Greetings.
I am the Wolf Doctor.
And this is Miz Sylver.
And we'd like to welcome you to the Poke Problems Podcast, the podcast that will, to protect its trainer, expend all its psychic power to create a small black hole.
Wait a minute. Gardevoir can make small black holes. Does this not sound extremely dangerous?
I just can't figure out which move that is.
What? Is it using hyperspace hole from Hoopa? I'm very concerned about
It
this.
will embrace you in its black hole.
Wolf Doctor, I'm scared. Like, I had feelings about Gardevoir before, but now I have more feelings.
Inappropriate feelings?
Just terror, perhaps. It's a psychic Pokemon, right? Not a ghost or dark type.
It is. And it's mega.
I do like the Mega Evolution when it becomes more floofy with its dress. It's quite beautiful.
Right, it goes from like a column evening gown to a ball gown with a full skirt.
I didn't even think about that.
Well, there are many, many things coming up for June in Pokemon Go. So many things. And a lot of this is part of the lead up to Go Fest. We'll get to it. But there's a whole environment set of things going on every weekend up to Go Fest. And this current weekend is Serene Retreat until June 3rd.
Ooh, this sounds very calming. I see images of Snorlax. Does this mean we should be sleeping and resting in preparation?
Oh, for Go Fest? We gonna need it, yes. Although I don't understand how Chingling is a restful Pokemon. It makes noises. It's a bell.
But it could make relaxing. Think of like a wind chime. You might listen to it as you were falling asleep or just staring off into the sunset or perhaps overlooking a beach.
I guess Chime Echo, its evolution, is a wind chime.
Is it really a wind chime?
Miz Sylver.
I mean, these things always confuse me, Wolf Doctor. I'm used to looking at tiny little, sprites of them.
Miz Sylver. Miz Sylver. It's definitely a wind chime.
I learn something new every time. The Wolf Doctor is very smart in the Pokemon ways.
Well, we'll be getting restful Pokemon during this time, like Snorlax especially, but also some fluffy, cute things like Cutiefly, Meryl, Chansey, things like that. Hatena.
Ooh.
How do we say that, Miz Sylver?
I've always said it Hatena, but I don't know if that's correct.
Munna? Is Munna like the Dream Eater Pokemon?
Oh, the Dream Eater! I've always said Muna.
Muna?
I just always think of, back in the day, they used to have an online Dream World. I think it was with Flash games whenever Muna came out, and I always associate that Pokemon with those online games that were super fun to play.
Well, during this serene time, we'll have half hatch distance.
Wait, really?
Yes. Well, part of this is there's going to be 3 collection challenges for different Pokemon, including a hatch challenge for some of the 2-kilometer egg bebes.
So you're saying I shouldn't be trying to hatch all of my 12K eggs from the Team Go Rocket takeover the other week. That's what I was like, ooh, I could hatch all these red eggs.
Nope, there's a collection challenge.
Oh.
And there will be similar weekends, we think. We don't have the full details about what will be in them, called Instrumental Wonders, which is June 7th through 11th. And it looks like it's got a lot of Steel-type Pokemon. There'll be challenges for that, too. And then Phantom Ruins, June 14th through June 18th, which will have all kinds of cool Pokemon. Looks like a lot of Ground-type, but also some Ghosts, some weird stuff.
I'm excited that Archon is featured in that one along with Gothita.
Oh, I know you love Gothita.
Yes.
So these are maybe previews of different habitats we might get.
Oh, I get it, like ruins and, a slumbery area. I like all of these different themes.
I do too. I think it looks cool. I don't mind the Pokemon too. They've picked ones I like.
We've just got to work on those collection challenges and apparently hatch 2K eggs.
That's right. You have until Tuesday.
Oof!
Okay. The next thing that's starting in June, I'm trying to do these things like semi-chronologically because otherwise it gets like crazy.
There's so much.
June is the start of a new season called Delightful Days.
Does that mean there's going to be ice cream?
We did just have ice cream, didn't we?
That's true. Vanillite Community Day.
Well, it is a new season of Battle League, of course, along with that season. Yeah, there's a lot of different cups. Miz Sylver's looking at the list right now of all the different cups, a zillion of them. It will also include a battle weekend in August that they're announcing now, August 15th through 17th. Did you see some of the new Pokemon that are reward encounters, Miz Sylver?
No. What kind of cool things do we have?
Well, Morpeko is one of them, and I always love to see Morpeko out there.
And I haven't tried it yet, but I heard Morpeko is very good in just battling in general. So I got to try it out with the hangry mode.
Yeah. And Pikachu Libre is always on offer if you're really good at this game.
Oh, Wolf Doctor, if I could be that good, maybe I should try.
Someday, Miss Sylver.
I do love the specialty cups that come up. They're fun to make teams for.
Which one is your favorite off of this list? Do you like the fossils?
I do like the fossils, but I'm very curious what is involved in the Sunshine Cup. Well, checking out what the Sunshine Cup is, you get to use only normal, fire, grass, and ground type. But wait a minute! Charizard's not allowed?
Wait, what? No!
Charizard is too powerful for this great league, for the Sunshine Cup.
No! Oh, that's so sad. I love Charizard.
Maybe they're considering it a secret dragon type, so it's not a fire type. That's it.
Well, I'll have to hold out for the Fossil Cup instead. Maybe I like rocks better.
Ooh, see, now I want to see what's allowed in the Fossil Cup.
All rocks.
All the time. Well, Wolf Doctor, in the past, the Fossil Cup has also been 1,500 CP or less, like most of these competitions are, unless they're the little tiny ones with like 500.
The Bebe Cup!
But this one does have all of the rocks, like you said, Wolf Doctor, and also water and steel types. Ooh.
And there's no disallowed Blastoise or anything like that, it looks like. Never mind. Well, if you're participating in these cups and you're ranking up and making it up in the ranks in Battle League, I don't remember when they switched this. I don't know if this is all new, but now the Battle Tower Battler items are the avatar items that are rewards. So you see Battle Tower Leonsdale boots, pants, top, and pose as your avatar item awards when you get to the different ranks instead of the Pikachu Libre outfits and stuff from back in the day.
That's cool that they keep adding more stuff for you to work towards. Whoa.
Yeah, no, it's very cool. I like the pose, sort of like taking your cap off and waving it at the audience.
Ooh. And they're even off showing Leon's alternative outfit, not just his standard cape, but it's his more royal outfit.
His Battle Tower outfit is what they call it.
The beautiful red, what would you call that? Almost like a red circus type top?
Yeah, it's like a tailcoat. It's like a marching band guy, but it's a good outfit.
Yeah.
Circus leader.
That's a nice one.
So tons of battle events if that's your bag. I feel bad because Miz Sylver and I are not big battlers, but one day.
I do enjoy all these specialty cups, so that's what I sometimes do get into, making weird teams and seeing how they go.
Well, the next big event, so that starts June 3rd. The season starts June 3rd, and the Delightful Days Battle League starts June 3rd. For June, they're going to have my favorite ticket again. The Expedition ticket. So if you buy a ticket, it's $5, or you can buy 3 months in a row now for $15. Every month you get one single-use incubator for your first Pokestop or gym spin of the day. And then you get all of those opening the gifts. We talked about this a couple shows ago, how I like that. So now you can open up to 50 gifts a day and hold up to 40 gifts in your bag.
Wolf Doctor, I just can't believe the value in this ticket, because getting a free incubator every day just for spinning your first Pokestop,
It's a one-use incubator.
But
So it's
still!
No,
That's
still.
insane!
Still. I tend to like
I'm
this.
in shock.
You know, this is one of those tickets I tend to get. I have to decide if I'm going to buy the bundle. If you buy the bundle, you get some extra Poke coins in the bundle.
Wolf Doctor, just buy the bundle. You know you're going to buy it every month anyway. Just do it.
I do love it. I think I bought it the last time they had the 3-month pack it was a year or a year and a half ago maybe that they did this. They've done it a few other times, but when it's the incubator, that's what I like.
Wow.
So that is kind of the big season-long stuff that's starting right now. But there's a ton of Go Fest stuff happening.
Ooh.
The first Go Fest event, it's not this weekend, it's next weekend.
Next weekend?
Yes. June 6th through 8th is the Jersey City Go Fest. Now, I understand that it's being held in this Liberty State Park in Jersey City. You used to live in New Jersey, Miz Sylver. Did you ever go to this park?
I did used to live in New Jersey, in the very fun ghetto in East Orange. And I have not been to Liberty State Park, I don't think. I'm not sure. So I'm going to have to check out where specifically this is.
Right. And this is going to be one of those events. The event tickets are $30 US. It looked like when I checked, it was still possible to get tickets for every day.
Ooh.
For any day. I don't think you can buy one for every day.
Yeah.
But any of the days they were still available. And it's one of the ones where you pick a morning or an afternoon slot for your park experience. And then the rest of the day you can play the fest in the city.
I know last time I attended Pokemon Go Fest was a couple years ago when it was in Randall's Island in New York City. And a whole bunch of us did do like some of the add-ons for other days that you're in town. You can get the city experience on the other days and get some extras going on. And we thought that was really well worth it.
Right. They're having all these add-ons again, like the Raid Lover add-on, the Enthusiast add-on, which brings your hatch distance down to quarter hatch distance, the citywide gameplay add-on you were just talking about. They also have a luxury add-on of some kind.
Luxury? Do you get to throw luxury balls in the game?
Oh my gosh, that'd be amazing.
I want that.
Oh, I don't think it's as good as that, but it includes expedited entry into the pop-up shop.
Oh.
There's a premier access lounge, which is like the VIP lounge with upgraded bathrooms and chargers and stuff like that. And a special pin, like a real life pin. Yes. Plus, there's a bunch of in-game items you get for this. It's a very long list. It includes max particle packs, 100 premium battle passes, tons of lures, star pieces, incense, lucky eggs, 100 super incubators, pineapple berries, and tons of balls. Just lots and lots of stuff. It is quite expensive, but you get a lot.
Wolf Doctor, you could get this. That's a lot of bonuses. And getting into the pop-up shop, I remember when we went shopping in the pop-up shop, we went towards the end of the day on the last day.
I'm sure there was nothing left.
And there was still a line. There were a few things left. I did get my fuzzy stuffed animal Eevee there, but I would have loved to have seen the shop when it wasn't the end of the event. But the lines were so long.
So long.
Wow.
So there is an advantage to it.
Hey.
There's also that, like the merch you were talking about. You were looking at the merch earlier. What do they have that appeals to you?
Impressed. Every year there's a different t-shirt that has the logo for the Go Fest on. I'm quite partial to the Rayquaza year, but this design, it just pops. It might be the best design they've ever had. It's got Zacian and Zamazenta on it, and they've got not just shirts but hoodies. Look at those bags, those pins, and in addition to that, it looks like there are special limited edition backpacks for sale. They don't even have pictures of those on the website
I know, they
yet.
don't have pictures yet. You can buy that now, though, apparently.
Ooh.
So, well, meaning you purchase it now. Pre-order it now. I'm sorry. When I say buy now, I mean pre-order.
And then can I reach into my game and pull it out of there so I can wear it on my travel down?
Well, your avatar could be wearing it, because you also get the matching in-game avatar item of the backpack.
So I want to know, if these look like currently I do have a Gengar backpack in the game. Is it the same Gengar backpack?
No, I
or
bet
is
it's
it a new one?
No, I bet it's going to be a
is
special
it?
Go Fest. They've got Pikachu, Gengar, and Wobbuffet backpack.
Wobbuffet. I want to know what that one looks like.
No pictures yet. No pictures yet. But apparently that'll be available at Jersey City and or in Paris. So you can pick that. I don't know where you get them, like how that works, if they'll be waiting for you at the shop, or I bet it's a different one than the regular Gengar backpack.
Yeah. See, now I'm just looking at all the cool backpack items, and I really wish they would make the Genesect item a real one. It sort of looks like the Genesect is going to take off with you.
Yeah, it looks like a rocket pack of Genesect.
Yes, it's so great.
Well, even if you're not going to Go Fest in person, there are still more events coming up.
More?
It just keeps going. Community Day for June is going to be Jangmo-o.
Oh. Now, this is exciting. This is a great, great Pokemon. I love Komomo or
Yeah.
whatever it evolves into.
I love the design of its scales that have that kind of really like intricate edging on them. I just think it's a nice looking Pokemon. I'm a fan. And yes, did I spend a long time trying to hatch and walk them to get enough candy the first time? I did, but I'm still a fan. I'm not going to be mad about, having done all that work and then they're everywhere. Although I've seen them wild lately too.
I have. I'll never forget the first one I caught where I literally was early to work, so I'd made a sidetrack and ran through a park.
A side quest.
Caught it, ran back to my car, still made it to work on time. I was very sweaty, but it was worth it.
Well, that Jangmo-o Day will be on Saturday, June 21st, 2 to 5 p.m. in your local time. And it will include Delightful Days themed special backgrounds. In some of you'll get a special research quest for free during that day that will get you one of those special background Jangmo-os. There's also like a paid special research that includes the Delightful Days special background.
And I want to see what kind of move it will get when you evolve it all the way up. If you evolve your Hakamo, you will get the charged attack, Clanging Scales.
Is that new?
Alright, I do have to admit, I haven't used it much in the mainline game, and I want to know what this move is, because I have not heard of it, and...
Oh, I think it sounds like an intimidation move that reduces defense, right?
Ooh. Looks pretty good. It did come out in Gen 7. It is its signature move.
See, that's great. I don't feel like that's an available move right now.
Wow. That's cool. It's a sound-based move.
Yeah, no, that makes sense to me. Yeah. And that means it probably, if you're playing... Now we're talking about regular game stuff. If you're playing doubles battles or something, it probably hits everybody.
Yeah.
Or... Anyway.
Cool stuff. I'm excited for this day. Yeah.
Yeah, it never hurts. Community days are some of the best, in my opinion. Like, it's easy to do. Compared to raid days, we have to be on your game. Like, community days, just go out there, have a good time, catch a lot of Pokemon, see your friends.
So, Wolf Doctor, is there more going on in June? I'm scared to ask.
Miz Sylver,
my body's not prepared.
How could I be done yet? I mean, I feel like I put like 1 million links in the show notes about this. Like, there is more. Your body is not ready for the Ancients Recovered, which is happening June 23rd to June 27th.
Whoa, Ancients Recovered? I see we've got some of the Reggies here.
Isn't that all of the Reggies, Miz Sylver?
Wolf Doctor, are we going to be getting Regieleki and Regidrago as well? All of
yes.
What?
So every day it has a different combination of which ones will be out in 5-star raids, and then the final day it will be all of them will be available.
And they're all shiny available?
Yes. Yes, finally.
And it looks like they've got some special featured attacks as well.
And a possibility of special backgrounds.
Oh!
So there's this new special background, and they're specific, if you look at it, to each of the Pokemon. They have their weird, the Regidot symbols?
Yeah.
So that's on the background.
Whoa. Okay, I gotta get me a Regieleki with that background, or Regidrago. That's amazing.
I will not complain about this. We talked about this pretty recently. What's your favorite one of these, Miz Sylver?
I know. See, once we add in all the extra Reggies, I think it's gotta be Regieleki. But if we have all of them included, do you still like Regice the best? Was that
I
it,
still
or?
think so. I just think it looks the best. Like, they're all kind of funny looking, but Reg Ice has a cute, just like a crystal.
Yes. It's a pleasing form.
Yes, a pleasing form. Regieleki's too crazy. Too crazy.
That's too crazy. I love it.
So there will also be a Fleeting Legends ticket, which is available during that time, where you get, and this is, I think, the first time this has happened, so I'm making a big deal about this, you can receive event-exclusive timed research that will lead you to an encounter with your choice of Galarian Articuno.
What?
Galarian Zapdos.
No!
Or Galarian
Really?
Moltres.
Well, Doctor, you're making this up. I don't believe this. This is not true.
This is your chance. If you're missing one of them,
or two of them.
Well, you have to pick one of them, Miz Sylver. I don't think you can get the ticket 3 times. I think you have to pick one. But it is $8, basically, but you get your choice of these characters.
Wolf Doctor, can they possibly be shiny through this ticket as well?
Oh, I don't know it. It didn't say in the info on the ticket, but because they are available as shinies now, it probably can be shiny.
Mm. So, Wolf Doctor, do you have all the Galarian birds?
I do not. I am still missing the Zapdos.
Ooh. I'm always hoping for that shiny Galarian Zapdos when I'm out using my adventure incense.
I know. I love the Galarian birds, but so far I'm still missing, and I don't have that many shinies, and no, I don't have any shinies of those guys.
Not as cool as Orange Yoshi. I'm pretty sure she's got all of them, and then maybe some shinies as well.
Oh, wait, are you missing?
The only one I have is Galarian Articuno.
Do you have more than one?
No, just that one I caught on the first day.
Literally the first day. Literally the first day.
Someday again, maybe. I don't even think I've seen all of them. I've seen, I think, Galarian Zapdos in the wild, but not Moltres when I've been doing travels.
I think I saw a Moltres and didn't catch it one time. Like, I didn't have an extra master. I didn't have a Master Ball at the time or something like that. So I think there was one I didn't catch that I saw, but only once.
See, I've had Articuno come up multiple times while walking, and the other one a few times, but I still haven't used a Master Ball yet. I just can't do it, Wolf Doctor.
Oh, I did it. I did it, and I don't regret it. And I guess during this event, because it is a reward encounter, you don't have to use your Master Ball. They can't flee from reward encounters.
You could use a correct colored Pokeball.
Yes.
So you could use an Ultra Ball for Zapdos or a Pokeball for Moltres.
And you can just keep using candy. Use your Pineapps on that and get a little extra candy. So it is going to be an excellent special research. I have to decide if I'm going to spend the money because it is very, very tempting.
Wolf Doctor, it's not bad. Get a Galarian bird.
And this is all part of the lead up to Global Go Fest.
When is that? Is that in June too?
Yes, June 28th and 29th.
Oh.
We're not going to talk about the details too much because it's still in the future. We've got a little time.
We've got some time to talk about it.
And we've got some time to prepare our bodies.
For all of the walking around the Boston Common and all of the other areas.
It's going to be a lot. And I'm sure it's going to be, millions of special researches, rotating habitats. Maybe this Serene Retreat will be in there.
Ooh.
Like, all kinds of stuff. So it will be amazing. We just got to make it through the rest of these June events.
We can do it. And okay, can we talk about how Lucha is featured as a Pokemon in the image for GoFest this year?
Oh my gosh, I am so excited for that. I
don't have one of those, do you?
No, I don't.
Ooh.
I don't. I'm trying to figure out how to send one from my mainline games in Pokemon Home to Pokemon Go. Haven't found a workaround yet.
If you find that workaround, I'm sure many people would be very interested in that. Wolf Doctor.
That would be an incredible scoop for our show, yes.
Yes.
So that's all the stuff for June, Miz Sylver.
Wait, is there more?
Well, there's some summer stuff.
The summer? I mean, I guess if we make it through June, we could make it to the summer and whatever's going on then.
Well, would you like to go on the Pokemon Go road trip?
Ooh. Where does that take us?
Manchester, England. London, England. Paris. Valencia. Berlin. The Hague in the Netherlands, and winding up at Gamescom in Cologne, Germany.
I was about to ask, where is Cologne?
Wearing some nice cologne.
Is this where Cologne came from originally?
I don't...
Hundreds and millions of years ago?
You know, we're going to have to look that one up, Miz Sylver. I have no idea if that's related at all.
If anyone is going to Gamescom in Cologne, please buy some cologne to bring back to the States here. I want to have actual cologne from Cologne.
Yes. So this is happening over July, the second half of July and August. And Gamescom is happening August 20th through 24th. And that's apparently like the biggest video game show in Europe. And maybe it includes some other gaming. It's one of those big expos. I looked a little bit on their website to kind of see what it was about, and they have like a developer portion and then like a main like an early portion for the devs, and then a later portion where everyone can go and get tickets and check everything out.
And it looks like this is almost like a Pokemon Go party bus that's going around.
Yes, it is a bus of some kind. I'm like, how are they're going to take it in the channel, I guess? I don't know.
I look forward to seeing what this looks like in real life, because just from the pictures, it looks exciting.
It does. And there's all kinds of activities. They're going to have, the truck is going to probably have like interactive Pokemon Go stuff on it, photo ops, trainer battles and community challenges, giveaways, all that kind of stuff. I think they're going to have some like local celebrities. Ooh. You know, in the past they've had some celebrity trainers, you know, streamers and stuff doing that, and community ambassadors.
Cool.
Maybe we'll get some notable trainers who are like world champions. That'd be amazing.
I'd like to see that.
Yeah, so if you are near any of these spots in Europe and you are a Pokemon fan, worth checking it out.
I know, I'm hoping, you know, some people I know in France somehow get into Pokemon Go and stop by that location.
And then send you a Klefki? Is that the plan?
Oh, yes. The most wanted Pokemon, I feel like, is always Klefki. You see signs looking for Klefki. We'll trade anything.
We'll trade for Klefki. I can't even say Klefki. Miz Sylver, I think that's all the Pokemon Go news. But wait, what about Pokestop of the Week?
Ooh. So I picked out a stop that actually you sent, Wolf Doctor, that I thought looked very, very exciting. You sent me a stop for Eskimo candy from Hawaii.
Alolan stops. Yeah.
What kind of Eskimo candy is this special? Is it made of ice cream or coated in ice crystals or shaved ice? Or
It's fish, Miz Sylver.
It's fish.
It's fish.
What do you mean it's fish?
Eskimo candy is fish, apparently. They're a fish. They're a fish distributor and wholesaler.
But
it has a great sign.
But it's got to be. Do they have candy coated fish?
Maybe they have Swedish fish. I don't know.
When we combine Eskimo and Swedish powers, this is what we get.
Swedish fish Eskimos. Yes.
Oh no! I'm just imagining a dried fish covered in Swedish.
Just like one of those smoked fishes covered in Swedish fish.
Yes. This is not something that we need to ever taste. But I would be willing to try it if it was presented to me. I know I would.
You would try it. Well, have you ever seen the little candy sushi they make, or the frushi? Like the different sushis they make that are not actually fish, but are made with Swedish fish and different candies and stuff. Like that. It could be like that.
See, looking at this sign, I would not have guessed that they sold fish. It's such a tease. I mean, that's very good marketing. It makes you want to go there.
And you want fish now. No, you want candy.
I know, I want candy. Oh. But Wolf Doctor, there are things we can get in real life that are Pokemon related too. All sorts of cool new things.
Oh, yeah. I think we both wrote about some of the same stuff because we were excited about it. We were both excited about the next wave of the Evolution life-size plushes is here.
Umbreon and Espeon are available for pre-order.
And they are both also $400, just like the previous ones, but they are glorious and large Pokemon stuffed toys.
Look beautiful.
Yes. And very glorious.
Wolf Doctor, did you see the Team Rocket takeover on the shop too? There's all these new Team Rocket featured items, clothing, apparel, even a bonus Tyranitar card that you can try and get as well.
Oh, yeah. I did see that. I like the Team Rocket merchandise in general. Like, the clothes are cute for Team Rocket. They're usually black with the red Team R Rocket logo, and they have, like, shorts and sportswear, jackets, like, puffy vest, the whole look. You could wear this whole look top to bottom.
Yes. you can wear, and it's great that there's actual official stuff for Team Rocket as well. I think Jeff Kappenberg from New York would very much appreciate all of these clothing items.
Yes. Oh, he could wear this all the time. This could be his full-time look.
Oh, look, there's even Wobba Fett socks! What?
Wobba Wobba.
You just have to get that Wobba Fett backpack in real life and you can have a whole Wobba outfit.
The whole Wobba look.
The whole Wobba.
Well, what about the Mega Stylish collection? Did you see that, Miz Sylver?
What's in that one, Wolf Doctor?
It's all outfits featuring Mega Evolved Pokemon.
Oh, see, that's gotta be glorious, especially if you have some like Altaria or even Gardevoir. Whoa.
I still need more Mega Altaria candy. It takes 300. You have to do at least a couple of those battles.
Oh, no.
But this collection's cool. There's a lot of really great Mega hoodies that are like these black hoodies with these outlines and color. I like the double Charizard one, Mega Charizard X and Mega Charizard Y. They have designs on the front and the back. And then the t-shirts are really cool too. They have, they're great, right, Miz Sylver?
There's crop tops?
Yes.
Pokemon is making official crop tops? Look at that Mega Mawile. Oof.
And there's a Bennett one. Bennett.
Ooh,
I know how you love Bennett, especially the Mega.
Wow, and I love the design on the back too. It's like an all-encompassing shirt.
It's incredible. Like these are good looks.
Yes.
Good looks. But you know what's not as good of a look and is mildly terrifying?
What?
The Ditto plushes.
Oh, the Ditto plushes.
There's more. They've introduced a whole new set of Ditto plushes.
See, I do have one Ditto plush in my collection. I am curious what other... Oh, no.
I guess it's called Ditto Days.
Oh, no.
And they do all the... they're eventually going to get to every Pokemon as a Ditto, I think. Some of them it makes less of a difference than you'd think. Like the Snorlax, you can barely tell that that's a Ditto.
It's hard to tell.
But the Eevee just looks so funny.
Okay, Wolf Doctor, I lied. I'm looking at the plushes, and I'm like, I actually do have more than one Ditto plush. I forgot.
What other Ditto plushes do you have?
I have a Sylveon. I also have the Ditto Magikarp plush. I couldn't resist it when I saw it. And I have an actual Ditto plush.
A regular purple Ditto.
Trying to figure out if it's purple or... But wait a bit. This sleeping Ditto is clearly pink.
Okay, that sleeping Ditto does look quite pink.
What color is Ditto? I still don't know.
No one.
No one knows.
It's like the dress. You remember that from like 10 years ago on the internet?
Is it black and... Or is it blue and gold? Or is it the other shade? I'm not sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Blue and black. Wolf Doctor, did you see there is a Lucario Ditto?
I did. It's just like they have flat faces, just like, all the Ditto ones have flat faces. It's not just the smiley. It's that they have a flat face. Like the Eevee doesn't have a nose that sticks out. Same with all the evolutions, and that's with the Lucario. The nose doesn't stick out. So for something like Snorlax that has a fairly like flat, round head, it's less obvious. But for some of the other ones, it's just like...
I'm not saying I might mistake the Snorlax Ditto plush for a cheap knockoff because the face is so similar.
Yeah.
That's really quite amazing how that works.
Yeah. Now, Miz Sylver, there's also the collaboration world of sweet Pokemon stuff out there, like Uniqlo.
Is Uniqlo doing some cool crossovers with Pokemon? They always have so many great things.
It is specifically the Pokemon Go trading card game crossover. And in this crossover, they're doing... It's t-shirts. That's what Uniqlo really does with a lot of these crossovers. But there's a t-shirt that has a logo of like a Pikachu outline, and then the body is filled up with different card faces of Pikachu. So I like that one. I also like... I thought this one might be something that you might want, Miz Sylver, the Expert Splasher shirt. It has the energy symbol for it. Like, I think that's a great shirt.
I am very amused by all of these, and I forgot, I have one Uniqlo Pokemon shirt. They had an outline of a Pikachu and an outline of an Eevee shirt, and I have the Eevee one for myself.
Those are the ones they had in Pokemon Go as avatar items, right?
That's right, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
And those shirts look great, so these, I can't wait to see how they all look in person, too.
Oh, I'm sure they're cute. They're always good quality. Well, Miz Sylver, I had one piece of non-Pokemon news I wanted to share with you. I know you love Splatoon.
I do, Wolf Doctor.
And one of the new sets of icons for June, they're going to be doing the weekly icons on Switch, Switch Online. It's going to be Splatoon themed. So every week there'll be different Splatoon themed icon elements available. You probably have a lot of these already.
And Wolf Doctor, I have been going through, and Splatoon is one of the series where I'm trying to get all the icons for the Nintendo Switch.
Well, this is the time to do it. It looks like it's probably repeats of old ones, but at the same time, if you're missing them, what do you think?
I think they had some new ones in there, because when I was going through, there were definitely some that I did not have. And I have a plethora of coins now, so I feel very lucky that I can just buy as many icons as I want in the store.
That's right. Since the coin thing is getting all confusing, and we got to figure this all out. So, get many icons, Miz Sylver.
Yes.
Many icons.
I wish there were ways to display more icons, or like how the Nintendo 3DS had themes.
I miss the badges.
Or, with badge arcades, you could arrange them. I would love arranging these on my home screen. It would be so cool.
There should be opportunities for that, I agree.
It'd be fun.
But Miz Sylver, you also had some in-person Pokemon things you want to talk about, like Spheal Bowling.
So, the lovely lady who does Katzer's Creations, that was at PAX Unplugged last year.
Wait, is that the person with the Diglett hoop throw?
Yes! Is making more amazing games. There's Spheal Bowling with, I don't know if that's a life-size Spheal, but it looks like it is. It's
maybe larger than life.
It could be. I look forward to seeing what other fun games she creates with, I'm not sure if these are crocheted or knitted Pokemon. Crocheted. And I hope that she's back at PAX Unplugged so we can play all these fun games in real life.
Oh, I would love to give this a shot. The hoop, the Onyx hoops looked awesome.
It was so cool. But there are some other things we have to wait until next year to experience with Pokemon.
Well, oh yeah, you showed me this link to the new thing for Chicago people.
Yep. The Field Museum is going to be having a crossover with Pokemon where they're going to have a Pokemon fossil exhibit. Does that mean Pokemon really are real?
My gosh, are they going to compare like fossils of dinosaurs to fossils of fossil Pokemon?
I'm not sure, but it looks like they're also going to have fossils that they've made for this, possibly. It's hard to tell from the website exactly how extensive it'll be, but I think this is going to be pretty awesome.
I mean, it's coming a year from now, so there might be more details in the future.
Yes.
Supposedly it's debuting in May 2026 at the Field Museum in Chicago. Have you been to the Field Museum before, Miz Sylver?
I have, but not in a very long time, perhaps since I was in high school.
I went a few years ago. That's where I got that Jurassic Park hat. They had a Jurassic Park special. I was going to go anyway, but then on top of that, they had Jurassic Park.
Wow. So this place is pretty awesome. We might have to make a special trip down to Chicago. Drag, people who live in Chicago, like pre-drag there. I'm sure he'd be a very Pokemon fossil enthusiast type person.
Absolutely. It's going to be awesome. I hope we get to go because that'll be very cool.
But Wolf Doctor, there is something a little bit closer than May of 2026 that's come up. There's an actual release date for Pokemon Z to A!
I cannot wait. Are you going to get it for the Switch 2 or for the Switch 1, Miz Sylver?
Well, for the Nintendo Switch 2, of course, Wolf Doctor.
Oh, it's so cool. So Pokemon Z to A will be coming out October 16th. So what are we getting for our pre-orders? Do we not know yet? Because the British, the UK store has sweet figures with starters.
I'm not sure. A lot of times in the US, they've given you a little tiny random plush of a starter, but Europe always gets such cool pre-order bonuses. Wow.
There's lots of choices of awesome stuff you can get that's Z to A merch. It's very cool. And it's very clear what the starters will be. I think we knew before.
Yeah.
But I remember we talked about this. Yeah, that we're getting Totodile, Chikorita, and Tepig.
Yeah.
And I'm probably picking Totodile. What about you, Miz Sylver?
I'm probably definitely picking Tepig again, who I picked I think that was from Black and White.
Oh, yeah, maybe. But Z to A, we're pretty excited about that. And hopefully the Pokemon Presents on July 22nd, next in a half months.
Wait, that's so far away!
Yeah, it's not
July?
2 whole months, but it's not a month.
Don't they usually announce them closer? Like, oh, it's going to be next week, or it's going to be in 2 days.
You're right, it does feel like they're giving us lots of time to build up to watching this. But hopefully we'll have lots of news about Z to A.
Yeah. new game things, Mega Evolution, fun stuff.
Oh, right. It's going to be Mega Evolutions. I saw they had a hat with the Mega Evolution symbol. It's one of the things you could order too.
You can Mega Evolve yourself. I don't know what happens to you, but yes, you change.
Probably better than Gigantamaxing.
Ooh.
You get in more trouble if you're Gigantamax.
That's true, because you're definitely busting out of buildings if you're Gigantamax.
Right? Right?
It is possible with Mega Evolution to be around the same size.
Oh, that's true. Some of them are quite large.
Yeah, but it's probably safer.
Well, we are looking forward to Pokemon Z to A. Miz Sylver has to get a pre-order in.
And Wolf Doctor, you've got to get a Nintendo Switch too.
Well, it's coming out for the regular Switch. Am I going to be the person who gets it for the regular Switch? It costs less.
It does?
It does.
We'll have to compare the games.
That's right. My graphics will be less good than yours. Don't worry. You'll have a reason to have paid extra.
If people want to mail the Wolf Doctor PlayStation 5s or Nintendo Switch 2s, I'm sure she would not be against any of this.
I wouldn't say no. No. Well, we've talked about a ton of events that are going to be in the show notes, Miz Sylver. A ton.
Wait, Wolf Doctor, there's a place that people can go to find out more about all these things, right?
That is correct.
You put all of these show notes in the mythical blog.
That is very correct. Do you remember the name of our blog?
Is it PokeProblemsPodcast.blogspot.com?
That is correct. Yeah. Miz Sylver, you got it right. And that is the place to go for all things Poke Problems. It has the show notes where you can leave comments for us if you want. There's a little web form where you can email us, links to the Facebook page, and links to all the different services where you can subscribe, like the iHeartRadio, which apparently some people use.
I love iHeartRadio. Do not listen to the Wolf Doctor. iHeartRadio is amazing. Everyone should use it.
Spotify, which apparently some people are really into, which is great. I'm glad we finally got that worked out. YouTube Music.
Whoa.
And the Apple Podcast stuff. So lots of ways to subscribe to the show, and you can find them all on the blog. You'll find this episode, and then we're probably going to have a special episode this week.
Special?
Yeah, a 282 bonus of some kind. Maybe we're going to talk about PAX East, so that'll be up there eventually as well.
And there was a lot of Pokemon stuff at PAX East, just saying.
Oh my gosh, there was. Well, listeners, thank you for joining us this week on the Poke Problems Podcast.
Thank you for listening.
I am the Wolf Doctor.
And this is Miz Sylver.
And we are reminding you to Game On! Do you wish to be embraced by Jonathan Marlin?